What if I told you the greatest tragedy of humanity isn't war, famine, or collapse? It's that we know exactly why they happen, and we let them happen anyway. We've split the atom, charted the stars, and bent the planet to our will. We've built machines that think faster than us, and cities that touch the clouds. But for all our godlike inventions, we are still ruled by the same primitive instincts: greed, arrogance, and the thirst for control. The same instincts that toppled every civilization before us. Think about that. We can harness the power of the sun, but we can't control the hunger that devours everything in its path. We can send messages across the globe in milliseconds, but we can't sit at the same table without tearing each other apart. We've created technology that could heal the planet, but instead we poison it, strip it bare, and leave it gasping for air. And don't you dare say, "This time is different." It isn't. Every empire thought it was untouchable until it wasn't. They built walls they thought would never fall. They hoarded wealth they thought would never run dry. They followed leaders they thought were infallible. They didn't fall because they lacked resources. They fell because they couldn't see their own self-destruction until it was too late. And here we are again. More tools, bigger ambitions, and the same fatal flaws. The world isn't breaking because of corrupt politicians or failing systems. It's breaking because humanity refuses to evolve beyond its addiction to power, to profit, to the illusion that survival means domination. But survival isn't about winning, it's about balance. And here's the truth: the planet doesn't care if we win. It only cares when balance is broken. We've built an entire world on the lie that we can take without limit, grow without consequence. And now we're choking on the smoke of our own industries, drowning in floods we created, starving in fields we poisoned. But most of us won't wake up until we're gasping for breath, until the skies go dark, until we're burying our own children because there's nothing left to feed them. But what if, this time, we didn't wait for the collapse? What if this time we fought for balance before the flood washed us away? Because this is humanity's final test. It's not about politics. It's not about technology. It's about whether we can conquer the part of ourselves that consumes without end, that destroys what it builds. The answer isn't in governments, machines, or markets. It's buried in our ability to ask the one question we've always ignored: when will enough be enough? The only question left is, will we wake up in time? Or will we bury our heads in denial while the walls come crashing down? And when they do, and they will if we do nothing, there won't be another empire waiting to rise. There will be silence. A planet wiping itself clean, not out of revenge, but because we made ourselves unnecessary. And the survivors, if any, will walk through the ashes of a world that could have been saved and wonder, how could they have been so blind? How could they be so stupid, so selfish, so short-sighted to sacrifice everything? The warnings aren't coming. They're already here. The collapse has already begun. The only question left is, will we be the generation that stops it, or the one that writes humanity's final ending in suffocation, starvation, and silence?